Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Crawford, and this is the 7-Minute Spotlight, where we share stories, ideas, and concepts to encourage and inspire each other as we journey through life. Today, this episode is called Go to the End of the Pier, and there's a story that goes with this, a story that was shared with me by a close family friend. Our friend went to Florida to visit her family there. She has a sister and a brother-in-law that are retired in the Florida area, and she was down there visiting, and they had retired there comfortably. And one of the reasons was some good, wise financial planning, not being outrageous with their spending, not being stingy or anything like that, but just being very sensible in how they spent their money, maybe kind of conservative, taking advantage of opportunities like, sometimes there's a 2-for-1 sale on something, pizzas, or there's a special dinner coupon thing, whatever, you can save some money. It's always good to understand where we're spending our money, how we're spending our money. And when you get into the retirement age, retirement years, we want to be wise with our spending, be sure that we're allocating our resources where they can go. So that can be a really good plan. But at any rate, when they were down there having a good time and did go out to the, I'm not sure the location was, it was the ocean or the Gulf, but there was a pier at the beach, and you can walk along, get really great views, great vistas. But if you go out to the end of the pier, it's even better. But there's a gate there, and you have to pay a couple dollars, I believe it is, to go out there. And the brother-in-law decided, no, we don't want to do that. We're just not going to spend the money on that today. And they had a great time there looking at everything that they did. But when they were leaving, he made the comment, next time we come back, we'll have to go to the end of the pier. Well, they returned home, and our friend returned home to our area here in Missouri. And she got a phone call shortly afterwards, maybe a matter of just a couple months, that her brother-in-law had passed away from a massive heart attack, and he had not gone to the end of the pier. And that's one of those things where, is it that big a deal? Maybe not. But we all have the opportunity to go to the end of the pier, and sometimes we don't do it for a lot of reasons. And so the challenge for me, the challenge for you, the challenge for all of us is, what is our pier? What will it take for us to go to the end of the pier? Are there things that we should be doing that we would like to do, and we're just avoiding it or not getting around to it? I'll be honest, for myself, in general, I would like to see myself do more traveling, in that there's so much of the United States that's not on the interstate highway that would be great to see. Very specifically, I would like to travel, I would like to drive the Beartooth Highway. For those of you that don't know, Beartooth Highway starts in the southern part of Montana, a little town called Red Lodge. It's Highway 212, and it goes over through the mountains into Yellowstone National Park. It is the northeast entrance to Yellowstone. It is considered one of the most scenic, one of the most beautiful drives in the United States. And it's something that has been on my mind probably for 15 years, that someday I would like to do that. And there's probably a list of many things that all of us could put together. Sometimes we call it a bucket list. Sometimes it's just a matter of something very simple that, hey, I could do this, but I just didn't get around to it. And I think the challenge is that if we don't take advantage of those little things in life that we could enjoy, we really miss out on the fullness. Now, will the end of my life require me on my deathbed saying, gee, I wish I would have taken the Beartooth Highway? No, probably not. It's a desire. Is it an essential? No. But I think there is so much that we talk ourselves out of because we don't have time, we don't have money, don't have the resources. I'll get around to it. I'm going to put it off until later. And then later never comes because we get busy, we get distracted, other parts of life take over. So the challenge, I think, is for us to say, what's our pier? What is the thing that we should do? And what is it that, if it's a few bucks or a few minutes or a few days or something that we would just like to do, that we can do it? And we release all the other things that we're thinking about. Oh, I should do this. I have to take care of something at work. I have to take care of something for the family. I have to take care of, mowing the lawn or something like that. Whatever those things might be, we have to be able to put them down and move on to something that we enjoy, something that we can just say, hey, that was great. Because when you look back on life, and I want us to remember this, life truly is a journey. It's just not a destination that we arrive somewhere, but as we journey through life, we can enjoy it. As we journey through life, we go with other people, family, friends, sometimes even strangers. We interact with people just for a few moments, but we can have that change our lives, or we potentially can change theirs. So life is a journey, and let's be sure that we always find a way to go to the end of the pier, because we may not have another chance. This is the type of stuff that we like to discuss here. And if you would like to reach us, you can send an email to steve@stevecrawford411.com. We appreciate hearing your comments, thoughts, ideas, and suggestions. And remember, go to the end of the pier, enjoy life, have fun. God bless.